Okay, here I am in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, and I'm just been told to take the runway, line up, and wait. And that's an instruction they give you when there's tight people in the traffic pattern. There are 7 people in the traffic pattern there today, and so they're trying to make sure we can accommodate everyone and get me out. So as I'm rolling up, I am looking over all of my instruments, making sure everything's completely configured. Now I'm turning onto the runway, and I'm going to stop and hold there until the tower gives me permission to take off. So I'm looking over to make sure all my lights are right, my flaps are good, and all the indications are right. And once he gives me the all go and the takeoff, I will, and he gives me my heading to go. After I take off, I bug and mean change the avionics to reflect that direction that I have to go in, which will, this time will be a left turn. I speed up by the throttle 4 seconds to get to full power. My the airspeed's going up. I'm looking for rotation, which means taking off at 59 knots. Everything's in the greens. I'm double checking it. I'm still in takeoff configuration. At 500 feet, 3 things happen real quick. I have to do landing light, fuel pump, and transition from the takeoff flaps to the cruise flaps and start my left-hand turn as I was instructed. So you'll see that happen here at any moment. And also, I'll be ready to flip over at any moment. He'll tell me to go over to departure, which is the next ATC to be with. Okay, so here we go. Landing light, fuel pumps, and flaps now that I'm 500 feet above the ground. And I'll start that gentle left-hand turn to get me on my way and make sure that I still have that positive rate of climb even though I changed my flaps, meaning I'm continuing to gain altitude. Yep, there's that left turn. And now I'm setting up the autopilot because I'm more than 500 feet above the ground and making sure it's tracking to make sure it's on my nav, so I'm following my GPS directions, and my altitude is bugged up to 3,000, which is the limit of my clearance. Now I'm on my way, the autopilot's set. Now I'm just waiting for him to change me over to departure, which is the next ATC. When I get changed over to departure, I'll acknowledge that change, and then I will call up departure and I'll say departure Diamond 208 Delta Sierra, and then I'll see what my altitude is, and then he'll respond by saying radar contact because I'm flying IFR, and he'll give me the barometer, and the barometer is the altitude setting, so we were all on the same page. All right, there we go. Now I'm switching over and I'm announcing myself. He's giving me the barometer, and we've just now safely taken off and transitioned over to the national airspace.